Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today in this video we're going to show you how to teach your dog the hands up or I'll shoot trick. And this trick actually consists of 3 different parts. So you have the hands up part, the sit pretty, that's followed by a down movement, and then laying flat on their side movement. So you start with the sit pretty. And sit pretty is basically there. Sit. Okay, let me show you. So sit pretty is when they will put their hands in the air. Goed zo. Mooi. Sit mooi. Sit mooi. Goed zo. Which is they put their hands in the air and they have to balance like that. But it takes a lot of mobility work, balance and strength in their muscles to be able to perform that trick and to hold that position for a while. So it takes a few days to even weeks to teach your dog this trick and to slowly let them develop the balance and the muscle strength to be able to do that. So in the first part of teaching this trick, it's allowed for your dog to balance their paws on your hand to find their own balance. So don't expect your dog to immediately be able to sit like that. You will lure them over their nose in a backwards position. It's basically luring them into this position. And what they will automatically do is they will balance their paws onto you. They will try to support themselves onto you. And for the first couple of times, even a couple of days, that's okay. And once they are starting to find their own balance and once they start to develop their strength in their muscles, you can slowly start to ask them to do it on themselves without supporting on you. So that is a very, that requires some timing in clicking and rewarding them before they start to put their paws onto your arms. And they slowly start to understand that they need to do it without supporting on you. So for Bear, if I will, I try to reward her immediately when she starts the behavior, before she puts her paws onto my arms, because she knows this trick for quite some years now. And even if I will keep my hand long enough over her head, she will start to try to find her support on me even after all those years. So it's really key to reward them the moment they are showing you the behavior and just before they want to support themselves onto you. Okay, so the cue for sit pretty, if your dog already knows it, the cue is probably sit pretty. But for this trick, it's very convenient if you give the cue hands up. I also give my dog a hand cue. So what I do is that I do this, hands up, sit, hands up. Yeah, good sound. If your dog is still being lured by a treat into the position, you can try to balance the treat in between your fingers and do the same cue, hands up. Once they are able to do the sit pretty or the hands up part of the trick, you can move on to the next part, which is the down. So down is basically from the hands up position, they want to go immediately down. What your dog will probably try to do at first is that it will go back to just the plain sit, the seating position. But you want them to immediately drop down to all fours flat on the ground. Hands up, down. Good job. So what you do is if your dog is in the sit pretty or in the hands up position, say down and reward them once they do it immediately. If your dog tries to sit before he goes in the lay down position, try to ignore that behavior and only reward the moment that he goes into a lay down. That way they will probably start to understand that you don't want them to sit first and they will have to go into a lay down position straight away. So that's basically part 2. Sit, sit. So let them go in hands up and down. Good, that's braaf. The last part of this trick is the flat or the laying on their side movement. So the way you teach this is by luring your dog to the side with their head and then until they are on their sides. There. Good so, that's flat. Some dogs don't really like the feeling of going on their side, so they will be a little hesitant and try to flip over to the other side before they show you the right behavior. So this can take some patience. Bear is completely fine with doing this trick, but Kenza doesn't really like it so much. So it takes a lot more patience and just not pushing them, not forcing them into the position. Just try to really free shape them into the position. Try to lure them without pushing them. And there you go. Good job. So that's part 3. And if they all know all 3 parts, you can try to connect them together. So you take your dog, let him sit, take the treats between your hands, like I said, hands up, down, sit. Yeah, good job. What I didn't say, what's important to know. So what's important to know right now is don't give a verbal cue for the down and the flat. I just did that to give you the example of the different tricks, but it's important that you don't give a verbal cue just yet, because you want to connect the down and the rolling to their sides as one movement together, and you want to name that movement with a bang. So the moment that you would be shooting your dog with your hand signal. So they have to know that once you say bang, they go into a down and roll over to their sides as one movement. And that's why we're going to name that cue bang from the moment that we are stitching all of the different parts of the trick together, which is now. So your dog goes into a sit pretty. Good so. Your dog goes. Yeah, good so. Kom eens. Your dog goes into a hands up. And bang! And you lure them into that position with your hand. So the down over to the roll over to the sides. You have the hands up moment and then you say bang, you lure them with your hand down and straight over to their flat position, to the laying on the side position. And once they're there, that's the moment that you will give the treat and reward them for the behavior. So they know that they have done everything right. So don't already reward them when you're doing the down cue. Reward them at the moment they are flat on the ground with their sides. That's the moment that they have completed the behavior that we're looking for, and that's the moment that you start to reward them for everything. Hands up. Bang. Yeah! After a while, your dog will understand the connection between the bang cue and the movement, so you can slowly decrease your luring your dog into position until it's no longer necessary. So that's it. That's how you teach the bang trick. I like to call it the bang, the hands up or I'll shoot trick. If you liked it, please let us know. Leave a comment down below, give a like and subscribe for more videos. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them. I will try to answer them. And yeah, enjoy, have fun and good luck. I'll see you next time. Bye!